Happy December, everyone! In the spirit of this season, this month we are covering the truest gospel from a galaxy far, far away. Thanks to Rogue One coming out December 16th, it's canon Star Wars month. And what better way to celebrate the canon than by covering the best canon ongoing comic right now that wasn't ongoing. So massive spoilers for the 2015 Darth Vader comic incoming. You've been warned. On with the show! Book 1, Vader, Part 4. Lord Vader, Aphra, and the two droids arrive on Geonosis, a now dead planet after it was sterilized. They're there because Aphra was originally hired by the droid Gatra, who wanted Aphra to secure a droid factory, but now it's going to become Vader's factory away from the Empire. So they send the assassin droids in first, and follow in right after, with Vader telling her to shut up as she asks if he's been to Geonosis before. The droids run into old battle droids and they light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up. I'm too lazy to finish that joke. But they aren't regular battle droids. They were twisted in their creation to look like Geonosians. Because even though the Geonosian queen is sterile, she needs to create children. Actually, they seem to be gross biomechanical monstrosities when we see that they're hatched. It's kind of awkward. So Vader, after finding the Queen's chamber, Leroy Jenkins into combat with the Queen and her children before BT starts raining fire and brimstone on the children, and Aphra blows a big hole in the ceiling. They kick ass, and a grappling hook comes down to get the robot womb thing. And surprised, that grappling hook, magnet technically, is attached to a J-type Nubian. After hoping at least one of you at home asked, what's a Nubian? It's that chrome ship that Qui-Gon, Padme, and the gang escaped Naboo in, and landed on Tatooine with. Interestingly, there's speculation that it's actually the Naboo Royal Starship that did take Anakin from Tatooine, but fairly certain that since it's only used by the Monarch, we saw it go kaboom in Attack of the Clones. It's more than likely just a nostalgic private ship that's just a J-type, though it is definitely a very special ship in Annie's mind. But back to the plot. Now that Vader has his robot womb, he has his robot army. So Aphra assumes he's going to kill her, listing off the ways she'd like to be killed because she may be glib, but she's not stupid. She's a liability since she knows all about this, but she's not afraid because her blood would be part of a story worth telling. But she's proven resourceful and Vader can still use her services, but if she tries to extort him in any way, she'll be killed. Trip Zero comes in before it can become an even more touching moment with a message from Black Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum? Or Santi. I'm gonna call him Santi. Who has the agent that Vader's been looking for. The one working for the Empire, not the X-Wing pilot. So Vader lets Trip Zero to town, torturing all the information out of Silo 4, the man they brought. They discover the location, name, and basically all pertinent information, but the most interesting piece of knowledge? At Silo 4's base are the Emperor's replacements for Vader. Obviously, Vader sets a course there immediately. Another awesome issue for the character. There's some obvious callbacks to Annie's past in this, like the Nubian ship, or even a direct flashback of when Padme and Annie kissed on their way into the Petranaki Arena, the execution arena from Attack of the Clones. And really, that's one of the big things about this series that I actually really love. There's a lot of little things that Gillen does writing this that connects Vader to both the badass we see during the Galactic Empire era, but not so static of a character, folding in his Anakin Skywalker personality, with showing him pretty brashly just hopping down to the Queen, to just making a fully fleshed out character that doesn't feel like he's acting out of character from either film series. It's really awesome that way. Aphra, on the other hand, does have a really spectacular character depth added in this with her whole "so how will you kill me" rant, because before this she was sort of given the snarky sidekick role, at least in a lot of her dialogue, so this worked really well to add an extra dimension, especially coupled with her quick, nervous speaking in the last issue. So I'm hoping that the next issue won't have her having another monologue, but they're all well written, so I shouldn't complain. Yet I still kinda don't trust how okay she is with all of this coming down around her. Could be remnants of reading V for Vendetta last month, who knows? So come back tomorrow when Vader gets to break into a secret base where he may be fighting some Sith. Should be fun. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. As always, if you agree or disagree with me, or just want to add your own comments, theories, or criticisms, leave a comment below. Don't forget to check out my other channels, ComicSins and The Archivist, links on screen. I also want to give a huge shout out to Star Wars Explained and Star Wars Theory. I may be talking about my views on Darth Vader comics this month, but both of these channels have been spectacular when dealing with the whole of Star Wars, both canon and legends. Links also on screen. And finally, my credits song is lifted from Taylor Davis's epic Star Wars medley. Check out her channel where she plays some epic violin. And as always, stay golden, Inklings.